Hey guys, welcome back to another review. So today I'm going to be talking about this device here. It's the Novoo RM14. It's a 14-in-1 multi-display USB-C hub. It supports 3 external displays, which is quite unusual for a lot of these USB hubs out there. And you might be wondering, do you even need one of these hubs? Now, for myself, I own a sort of newish laptop, I suppose, but with a lot of newer laptops these days, you just don't get any of those additional ports available. They include maybe a couple, to get a charging port, you get a couple of USB ports, and that's pretty much it. So, I make videos on my computer and I have to have a ton of devices connected to it, including my camera, microphone, HDMI capture recording card, all kinds of stuff on there. And it's, it's just not possible unless I get one of these USB hubs. So I've played around with a few of these. The first one that I had did work. It was also a Novoo device, but it was just kind of too Spartan as well. There was a few additional ports, but I had to keep swapping them out. And, sometimes I'd want to attach an additional device, but there wouldn't be enough space. So this one here just has pretty much tons of ports. You've got 4 USB ports here, 2 of them USB 2.0. You've got a couple of USB 3.0 ports. The 3.0 ports are rated at 5 gigabits per second, whereas the USB 2.0 ports are rated at 480 megabits per second. You actually get 3 USB 2.0 ports, 2 here and then 1 on the back. So it's a total of 6 USB ports on there, which is pretty impressive. They managed to fit that all onto the same device. And yeah, the fact that you actually got another USB-C port there as well. Most of these docks that you get do come with a USB-C port, but that's only for actually charging a device, which that one is designed for here. And while we're on the topic as well, the USB-C charging port does support power delivery up to 100 watts. So my laptop already has an SD slot on there. So look, that's not a big deal for me. I don't really use that, but you might use that micro SD slot. I just tend to use the one on my laptop, but not all laptops have that function. You've got a couple of HDMI ports here as well. So these support 4K up to 60 hertz. On the side here, you've also got a DP 1.4 port. So if you want to attach a third monitor, that's possible. Ethernet port as well for direct connection. The overall construction of the RM14 is pretty impressive. It's made out of some kind of anodized aluminium, so definitely feels quite sturdy. Would be able to take a hit. I'm just trying to bend that with, trying to bend that as much as I can, and I can't. Nothing's happening. You've got a nice braided cable as well. So compared to some of the other ones that I have, they just come with that rubberized exterior, which over some time, especially near the edges down there, they start to fray a little bit. So I do like that this one has some type of, this sort of braiding on the outside. Okay, and here's the port there on the end. Also an aluminium sort of tip protector there as well. This is the setup that I have to record videos. So I've got the HDMI capture card, video capture card attached to one of the back USB ports, and that's because it's quite a wide device. So if I put it there, it kind of gets in the way of me attaching another device. On the back, you can see here USB 2.0, 2.0, 3.0, 3.0, and another USB-C 3.0 port on there as well. So this is a fantastic little setup. I've seen lots of these USB-C docks before, and very few of them have so many of these ports here on the side, USB ports, and they're spaced adequately apart as well. So you can see on the side, Ethernet port, DVI port there as well. We've even got a 3.5mm head jack there. If you switch it over to the other side, you can see. If you switch it over to the other side, you've got a couple of HDMI ports, TF, micro SD, SD card. Here, that's where you plug the power cable if you want to charge your laptop at the same time. But yeah, relatively small package, and does the job for me in terms of keeping things compact. So overall, I'm really impressed with the RM14. It's become my daily driver now on my laptop. I used to use this one here. This is an older Novoo hub that I purchased a while back on Amazon, and as you can see, a couple of USB-C ports there, and that's pretty much it. You get an HDMI port out the front. This would just barely get by. When I was using my streaming equipment, I'd plug in one of the devices here, but I couldn't plug in the other one because the HDMI card was just too wide to fit something else. So then I'd have to stretch the other cable over onto my computer. It was really annoying, and it would jiggle out sometimes and disconnect the camera. So yeah, since switching over to this one, it's just made my life so much easier. Which is not that as well. I can connect other things, like I have a secondary webcam that I'll connect on an external microphone. There's even another USB 3 port there that I can connect other devices as well. And it's cool that you do get that microphone jack in there, as well as the headphone jack. It's a 2-in-1 microphone headphone jack. So yeah, a lot of computers now, they just don't come with that port anyway. So yeah, so if you're interested in getting the Novoo RM14, go ahead and check out the video description. I'll leave a link there where you can purchase one. And if you have questions, just let me know down in the comments. I'll get back to you. If you like the video, do me a big favor, click the like button. It helps me to get my videos out to more people. And if you want to see more tech reviews and keep updated with the latest news, make sure you subscribe.